Live, 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 live. We are live. Guys and gals, happy Wednesday, which feels like a Friday because of Thanksgiving. Uh, got a semi busy day today. I'm getting ready for my site here in Yuma, Arizona, Yuma Clinical Trials. It's a startup. For those that have been following me, thank you so much. I'll probably do some vlogs today, but I'm getting ready for SIV, and apparently the drug cabinet I have doesn't have enough capacity to fill all the drugs they're going to send. They're literally sending, because it's two studies, they're going to send way more drug than we ever going to need. And so I need to buy another cabinet, and it's very hard to find stuff right now. So I'm going to be going to different places to look for a small locked cabinet, because I already have a semi big one. I'm going to buy a smaller locked cabinet. If I can't find any, I'm going to have to order it online or something, but I still have 2 weeks. December 7th is the SIV. So just a few things gonna do at the clinic. Gonna check if the rest of the crash cart stuff came in. We were missing the dopamine. So see if the dopamine came in. Talk to the PI. He had to pay 2,000 extra a year in malpractice insurance because he's doing research. So I got to reimburse him for that because I told him I would. They've been great. The PI that I'm partnered with has been awesome so far. And, they're not charging me anything, rent, anything, right? Eventually, we're going to need our own space because I don't want to overstep boundaries. And they are a very busy clinic. They have like 8 providers. Um, and I still haven't met most of the providers. So I've just met the PI a bunch of times, obviously. So that's what I got going on today. And then probably another video later today. Probably touch base with rest of the people on my team, catch up on some emails, schedule the December CRA Academy internship meetup, send a confirmation letter. Thankfully, my contract monitoring stuff is starting to wind down right on time for my site activities ramping up. So it's like I couldn't have asked for better timing. So I have a few more monitoring visits for my contract CRA role, and then I'm going to be transitioning that over to another CRA. So that's the first time I've actually transitioned a study to a CRA. So I might do a video. I don't know if she's going to want to be interviewed, but I'll try. Um, so yeah, that's what I got going on. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I'm also waiting for my new iMac so I could do even better live streams, because with my MacBook Air, this is not working. Oladuni, shout out to you, YouTube member. I will search for your email, Oladuni. My inbox, look, I'm not exaggerating, guys. I'm not going to show you my inbox. That's crazy, but I can't keep up with these emails. I need to hire an admin. Okay, I see your email now. Now I searched for it. I apologize for missing it. It's just so much, so much. Um, I'll reply back. Um, we'll see what we can do. We might need to have a conversation. Okay, I don't normally do that, but because you're a YouTube member, we'll work something out. Okay, so anyone else got questions? Let me know. Let me know what you got going on. I actually don't expect that many people watching this right now, but let me know if you are watching, where you are, what you're drinking, and are you traveling anywhere for Thanksgiving? Let me know. Today's supposed to be the busiest travel day of the year. Let me know, guys, where you're watching from, what you're drinking, and do you have any travel plans? I don't have any travel plans. People are coming here. Naomi with the unicorn. I love that emoji, Naomi. That's such a cool emoji. Thank you so much. It helps the algorithm out a lot. What do you think about remote monitoring? I think that it is difficult, more difficult than on site monitoring. I think it will be a no brainer when the majority of sites switch to eSource and eReg. I think we are nowhere near that. I think 95% of sites still use paper source and paper regulatory. So it's almost impossible to remote monitor that way. You have to have the sites scan documents into a 21 CFR Part 11 compliant system. You hope as the CRA they scanned you the right documents. You like literally fingers crossed. You know how many times I've received incorrect documents inadvertently. They thought they scanned patient 6, they scanned patient 5, and there's nothing you can do because the coordinator is busy that day. So you kind of just, as a CRA, left there. As opposed to if you were on site, you can just go grab the right books. Tell the coordinator to bring you all the books, and you're good, right? You tell the coordinator, bring me all the books, so you find all that stuff for yourself. You don't need to request more time from the coordinator. Sites and CRAs both prefer traditional monitoring. I don't care what the industry tells you. I don't care what buzzword you hear. I don't care. Always consider the source, right? Technology is great. This industry does not adapt to technology quickly. So remote monitoring will be a thing, I predict, by the end of this decade. I still think there's going to be on-site visits, not as frequently, but there will be for the investigational product accountability primarily and for site training. There's just more, you build more of a rapport by going in person. I think people are not considering that also. So yes, extra workload for remote monitoring. I don't think it's sustainable unless sites all switch to eSource, which guess what? Sites can do whatever they want. Why? Because they have the patience. This is why sponsors need sites. You think sponsors need sites because they love working with doctors and they love training coordinators and they love begging sites to answer queries? Come on, guys. I'm not here to play games with you guys. I'm here to keep it real. Sponsors, this is why they push for virtual trials and why it failed. I did a video/rant on my thoughts on decentralized trials yesterday. Actually, let's see how that video did. I posted it like at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time. Let's see how it did compared to my other videos. Thankfully, YouTube, you can rank it. So 7 out of 10. So yeah, the timing, plus it's a short week. I think a lot of people are not doing work-related stuff. This is work-related stuff. But yeah, guys, the industry, the sponsors could care less about sites. They need you. They need the sites. Same thing with CROs. Do you think sponsors love working with CROs? No way. I talk to these biotech CEOs. They feel like they're being held hostage. They have no other option. Well, eSource might change that because with eSource, you can theoretically have the sponsor's own CRAs internally monitor, right? Or you just pay a lot less to the CROs to monitor, and then the CRO is going to come up with other ways to bill, right? Technology management or something, data management. Who knows? The industry is always going to change. The one thing that remains constant is that things will change. I don't know. Somebody said that much more poetically than I right now. But yeah, hopefully people can see the big picture here. Liz Wool says, I agree. Shifa, happy Thanksgiving. The holiday season officially begins. I know. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays to everybody. I can't believe the year's almost over. I mean, this was the year we were supposed to get back to normal. Remember that? And I say it's anything but normal. I say our industry is abnormal in the amount of activity and work that's happening and in the amount of opportunities that are there. Guys and gals, do not let this time go. If you've been wanting to do something in clinical research, now is the time. Don't wait. Don't do a business plan. Don't worry about getting permission. If it's something like starting a company, don't worry about getting investors. Figure out ways to do it yourself, right? Uh, Almost any business, no matter how ambitious, you can test it. You can at least validate it without any investors on your own. It's called doing work. It's called scaling it down. So don't be that ambitious and see if you can actually do the work, right? I had a person ask me, "Well, how do I get into decentralized trials?" So, do you want to create your own tools and all that? That's great. If you know how to code, go for it. This person didn't know how to code, so they want to get investors and hire coders. Why? There's already so many companies competing in this space. What makes you different? I'd rather you be a tech consultant, figure out the different tools that already exist, put them all together and package them to sponsor CROs and sites. There's plenty of them out there. Hey Rocky, how's it going? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, Cecilia. How's everything? Top 3 paid jobs in clinical research. Number 1 by far, site owner. Um, CRAs, pretty high paid. I mean, obviously, any director level, right? Like associate director. We're gonna eliminate those because those are like, I mean, CEO of Pfizer, CEO of J&J. Those are top 3 paid. But that's pharma. That's not clinical research. So I would say, like, to keep it practical, site owner, CRA, and probably medical monitor. Um, yeah, in that order. And PI/site owner, because PIs oftentimes can do it. So there you go, Rocky. That's in order. Here's the beautiful thing about this industry. PI you can't be unless you're an MD or a DO. Medical monitor, same thing. But CRA, CTM, project manager, executive, you want to be associate director, executive director, you want to be the next CEO of Pfizer. All that stuff's possible, guys, through clinical research. Any job you get, take it. I interviewed Tiffany Ashton yesterday. It's exactly what she did. She started as a clinical research assistant at a site, coordinator, lead coordinator, in-house CRA, CTM. She can easily be associate director if she wanted to. Now she started her own companies. So just get in and then figure out where your get in the industry. It's the hardest part. Get in, figure out what your affinities are for the different activities and roles and responsibilities. See where the opportunities are. As much as I talked bad about decentralized trials yesterday, I agree with the idea. So there's going to be tons of money in the execution. Another thing is patient recruitment. If you can figure out patient recruitment even on a local level, you're easily multiple 6 figures a year. Easily. Rocky says, "Can you tell me about software as a service programmers?" I don't know anything about this, Rocky. I can't talk about this because I don't know about it. All right, maybe somebody else can. We're doing a data management academy with Aditya, but that's managing the data. That's not creating the systems, right? SAS programmers are the ones who create. This is what I kind of just talked about. Are you a programmer? If you're a programmer, there's a lot of opportunities here. There's a lot of opportunities around decentralized trials. There's a lot of opportunities around making easy and free tools. Free, let me say it again, free tools for sites. If you get enough sites to use it, you can get the sponsors to reimburse the site. So essentially it's a pass-through cost for them. This is what Viva Systems is doing. Freemium. I don't know if they've done eSource yet, but if not, they will. Free eSource. But they are doing e-regulatory free. So a lot of stuff. Don't let this year finish without you at least putting the wheels in motion onto your plans and your ambitions, because I've been through this industry since Data Management Academy, Shfak, it's coming out. Where are you at, Aditya? Are you watching? I think it's late where he's at. We got that coming, guys. Don't let the opportunities go to waste because I've started in '05. I've seen booms bust. I've never seen this big of a boom. Booms don't last forever, right? But we could be entering a golden decade of research. But we may also not be. We honestly don't know what lies around the corner. If 2020 showed us anything, it's how much uncertainty there is in the world. So the point is, get in while the getting's good. Like Too Short said. Who knows Too Short? In the comments, let me know. Guys, I want to see likes. I want to see hearts. I want to see comments. I want to see what you guys are doing. The book giveaway is done. I had an Instagram contest yesterday. If you missed it, you missed it. You got to wait for the next one. Let's see. I got 3 people who won. 3 people commented. All it's over though. You can't do it anymore. So I'm gonna tell you guys. Let me see if somebody else did. Okay, Christine Naro did too. So she's gonna win too. Christine Naro, if you're watching live, you're the last winner. I'm gonna reply back. Congrats. You are the last winner. So you guys need to follow me on Instagram. This was so easy. I had bought a bunch of books from Gary Vee because he's the reason why I started this channel in 2010. Because he's doing an NFT contest, non-fungible token. So I bought like a bunch of his books, and I did an Instagram thing. Hey, been following Gary Vee, blah blah blah. Looking forward to giving out some books to Guru Nation. Here's what it was. This was so easy. Let me know what you bring to clinical research. You may win. Only 4 people played, and guess what? All 4 people won. One person asked, "What are the contest rules?" I told her. And she still didn't win. She still didn't do it. So, you know what? 4 people getting the book today. I'm going to UPS store before I go to my site. And those same 4 people, I don't care if they already have my book or not. They're all getting a signed copy of my book. See, just throw it in there. You're already paying for the shipping. Throw it in there. Christine Naro, serendipity. But you know what? For you, it's not on accident. You're always involved. Christine Nara is a perfect example. I think, Christine, before the year's over, I want to interview you again because I don't think enough people know your story. So let me know if you're up for that. DM me, Christine, on Instagram, your address, okay? DM me your address. So Naomi, here's another perfect example. I got to interview you soon too. Getting advantage of this free time to further study, doing city program trainings. I love it. I love it. The job market's hot. Opportunities are hot. Leveling up is hot. If you're a site, never been a better time to get in. There's so many studies out there. I just applied for like 4 more studies yesterday. I don't expect I'll hear back from any of them. Let me check. Let me check my email. I don't think anyone got back to me. Automatic reply. I'm out of the office. I'll have intermittent email access, although I'll check email at least daily. So this dude maybe can get me a gout study. Okay. So nobody else. Nobody else. But that's the name of the game. It's just consistent. Week in, week out. Christine says yes. I'm in. Naomi says yes. A lot to talk about. You guys DM me when you have availability. Christine, DM me your address and when you have availability. Naomi, DM me when you have availability, and we'll do the podcast. If you guys are down, we could do a group one, but I think each of you have your own unique story. You need to do one-on-one for both of you. That's it, guys. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. This was just like a little motivational. We'll go to one more comment. Hussein, what's up, Hussein? Thank you for information and advice. I've been following you for a few years. Also, I'm interested in clinical research, but from the staffing side, Hussein, I got two words for you. Huxley Morton. They're on YouTube. They just interviewed me on their podcast. Is it Huxley Morton or Morton Huxley? I know. No, it's Huxley Morton. All right. Huxley Morton podcast. Go on there, watch my video. It's like the second one down. They did the guy James, he did a staffing agency. Now he did staffing in other industries, so he knew the business model. But that's another huge opportunity, guys. Recruiting for jobs. Huge. Way more work than people think. Way more work. You got to be a coach. You got to be a biz dev. You got to be a psychologist. You got to be a therapist. You got to know research. You got to be connected. It's not most people cannot do this well. Hussein, maybe you can. Keep watching, keep following, keep liking, keep subscribing, learn, study, take notes, execute, test it out. If you want to start a site and you don't have a PI or anything, go on clinicaltrials.gov an hour a day for a week and email sponsors your story. Just tell them, I am so and so. I live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I am passionate about research. I can connect with many community physicians and we can do studies. Would love to get on your database for future trials. Just do that. See what kind of response you get in a week. You don't even have to have anything yet. Just to test, just to gauge. That right there is much better than wasting time on a business plan. That right there is much better than getting investors. If you want to be a job recruiter, find one person on LinkedIn who's saying, here's something for you. Here's your homework before the month's over and before the year's over. Find one person on LinkedIn that wants to switch jobs. So you can't find a research naive. They have to be research experienced. There's plenty of them that are in a role, they don't like it, and they want to switch jobs, but they don't want to do the work. You find that person and you make it your goal to get them placed at a role that they want. And then you figure out, don't worry about the payment. All right? Just get them placed. You're going to learn a lot by just doing that. You're going to possibly help someone out a lot, and you're going to help yourself out a lot too. That's like doing your own internship. Right? That's the way to do it. No problem, Hussein. Recruiters are available and willing to interview you. Set up the financial. There's so many opportunities, guys. Just if you want to do something, just do it. Like I just explained to Hussein on a small scale, just do it. You want to intern at a site? Identify sites in your area. Set up TikToks for them. Set up Instagrams for them. Identify studies for them from clinicaltrials.gov. Identify other community clinicians in the industry. Pass out flyers on cars and parking lots for them. Guys, you can do it if you want to. I'll catch y'all later. I got to do stuff too. Bye-bye.